2018 budgets really reflect the full realization from the onset of the recession. We continue to have revenues down in terms of development revenues, and particularly in areas such as recreation and transit. But obviously, the cost of running those services holds stable. So that has a significant impact. The other challenge, of course, is crime and public safety, and our expectations of the community, and rightfully so that we address that. However, those are often very high-cost services as well. So trying to balance out our community's desire to see improved service levels and to sustain service levels with the financial realities that our community is faced with, particularly in light of the fact that 5.8% of our community still remains unemployed. Our citizens have consistently identified for us that crime and public safety is their #1 priority. Therefore, it is the #1 priority of the city. Of course, this is the first operating budget that the new council will contemplate. We have heard consistently that we need to address the crime and public safety challenges, particularly with respect to property crime, and certainly the proposed funding of officers is a step towards that. Council can certainly adjust the lever or adjust the specific portion to the capital contribution. And we can do that in response to the recession. However, we have to weigh that out with the life of the 10-year capital plan, because anytime we dial back on that capital contribution on the front end of the plan, that may have impacts later on in the plan in terms of our ability to fund those specific projects.
What we've done is basically we've cut back in some areas in order to actually fund the initiatives in community safety, but where we have cut back, it's generally through increased revenue from some of our environmental initiatives, such as the $500,000 saving that we've had from our LED light installation, as well as our savings on transit operations through going to natural gas. So we've also created a number of efficiencies through our capital plan, in which we've actually got real savings as a result of new telephone systems, new processing systems, etc. And we have cut a number of positions that were vacant in the overall operation where service has dropped. We've had a major problem in terms of the park system. We've had a number of community complaints in terms of the number of rough sleeper camps we have amongst the city. We believe that any one time there have been up to 50 or more, and that we've actually been using resources in our parks and peace officers to actually evacuate those camps and clean them up. At present, that's a serious problem in the community, and we've recommended initially $200,000 a year to address this particular problem. The opioid crisis is real, it is upon us, but for a number of years, key initiatives that could have dealt with this have been ignored. And the pillars of prevention and having a proper prevention center here, treatment center here, is long overdue. We also need better programs in terms of information about drugs, and we need to have Alberta Health tackle this head on.